next guest on the show. You might know him from his very popular band, the Tree Huggers. They've kind of taken a little hiatus over the last year because they've been traveling, exploring, writing some new material. So we're going to meet with the one and only Sonny. Please welcome Sonny to the show.
Okay.
Sonny, it's so good to see you.
It's a pleasure. Cheers, Diana.
I haven't seen you in so long. I cannot wait to hear about all your adventures and travels.
Just traveling all across the world, really thinking about life.
That's great. I can't wait to hear about it. So, tell me a little bit about your travels. Why they long? What took you so long to be away from the States?
Well, Diana, it all started while I was paddleboarding in the Panama Canal. It hit me that, what is life really about? I came to my therapist, Barb, and we began discussing existential theory. What really holds existential theory together are the 6 propositions that you gotta believe, dude.
Okay, propositions? What do you mean?
Yep, well, the first proposition, you gotta be self-aware. There are limits to human life. When I got to be more self-aware, I became more aware of my motivations and my goals and other factors that influence me.
Okay.
And the second proposition, the choices we make are our own. We have freedom, but we limit ourselves by the world tells us what is acceptable. The third proposition, this is all about understanding who you really are. There's old nature and other people, that's it. We have to be courageous enough to figure out who we are, but still figure out how to be with other people. My therapist really challenged me to explore this one and find my own identity. And the fourth proposition, this one is all about why we are here and how we make meaning of our light in the world. My therapist asked me, do you like where you are? Do you like where your life is going? And the fifth proposition, this one was hard. We all struggle with fear of death and the unknown. That's called existential anxiety. My therapist and I had to figure out how to live through my pending death. And the sixth proposition, this one basically talks about living life to the fullest. Once I got through my existential anxiety, that made me realize how important life is. Life is short, man.
Wow, those are some tough things to be talking about on live TV, am I right, folks?
They are.
But really, I think we can all agree that those are some things that we all think about at one point in our lives or another, and I'm really glad that you took that time out to really explore that. And I had no idea that there was so much research on, all these questions that just really we feel like don't have any answers, right? So, I have to ask, what was the biggest thing that you got out of all of this?
Well, what I realized was, even with all my money and fame, and there's a lot of that, I wasn't living a really true, authentic life. Life is just about doing all you can do. It's about being all you can be. My therapist really helped see me through that.
Sounds like that therapist of yours really saw you through a lot.
Yeah.
So, is there anything you would say to
Barb's
her?
great.
We're on national TV. You can say whatever you want.
Well, Barb's great, but also, I guess I would just say thank you for forcing me to confront all these tough questions I've been asking myself for years. I know you don't hold all the answers, but you stuck by me as I figured out for myself. On that note, to all you counselors and pre-service counselors out there, one thing you should really know about existential therapy with clients is to really dive into your own lives. Find depth and openness to explore yourselves. You got to be willing to ask these questions for yourself before you can ask your clients, because otherwise you could lose yourself and your identity.
That is a great thought. I'm sure we are all very, very happy that you came today and came to talk to us, and thank you again so much.
Thanks, Diana. It's always a pleasure.
Of course. Good luck to you and the Tree Huggers and your future endeavors, and we look forward to hearing from you again soon.
Thanks.